travel plans. The
Oh my God.
westbound shut down at the 5, and there's no word on when it will reopen. Good morning, I'm Suburban, in for Christina Salvo.
And I'm John Gregory. Thanks for staying with us. That overnight gasoline tanker truck fire shut the freeway down in both directions for hours. The eastbound lanes just reopened. Eyewitness News reporter Darcy Squad near the scene with the incredible images of fire and that closure.
John, good morning. Well, we're hearing that Caltrans is cautiously optimistic that the 134 freeway as well as the 5 connector to the 5 northbound and southbound will be opened at noon, but of course they're not going to actually know if that happens until those structural engineers determine the integrity of the connector. It is okay for vehicles to travel over and under that connector. And as you can see right now, you are looking at that charred connector. That is the connector to the 5 northbound and southbound from the 134 west. Now, the 134 west, all lanes are closed right now as crews, as you can see, are trying to work to get this problem solved. Now, this all happened at 11 o'clock last night, about 11 o'clock, when a tanker and a vehicle collided here on the 134. That tanker was carrying 9,000 gallons of fuel. It burned for about an hour. Now, miraculously, no one was injured. We do have video sent in from our Eyewitness News viewers. You can see flame footage. This tanker burned really hot and really quickly, but of course we did have fire crews out here dousing the flames. Hazmat was out here because, of course, the concern was all of that fuel spilling out onto the freeway as well as into the drains. They do believe that a lot of that fuel did get into the drains as well as possibly the LA River. So right now we are seeing hazmat as well as marine safety out here trying to get a handle on this situation. Now, crews were able to save about 3,000 gallons of fuel, but that means 6,000 gallons of fuel either burned or went into the drain. So, of course, it's a problem right now. Now, we did speak to Caltrans earlier this morning, and here's where they stand right now.
What's going on right now is the engineers up on top are actually determining the integrity of the structure. Down below, the wreck is still there, the process of moving that. Once that is moved, then they can start looking what's going on down below. Surface appraisal right now, things don't look so bad, but we won't know for probably a couple hours.
Now, we're taking a live look from Air 7 up above. It probably gives you a better idea of what is going on, a better look at that tanker fire that burned yesterday, that tanker that burned last night, as well as the damage that was caused to the connector, the 5 southbound and northbound connector from the 134 west. You can see why this freeway was closed and how badly it burned that connector is. But again, structural engineers are on top of that connector looking down. You can see them trying to determine the integrity of the structure. They want to make sure that it is safe for vehicles to drive over and, of course, drive under. Now, again, Caltrans saying that they are optimistic, cautiously optimistic, that this 134 westbound as well as the connector will be opened at noon today. But again, they cannot give us a definite answer on if that actually will happen until those structural engineers come back with the information after assessing the connector. And that gives you a really good idea. You can see also the tow truck down on the 134 westbound lane trying to get the tanker off of the freeway here because it is still here. Trying to get it off earlier this morning. It is a huge piece of a huge vehicle there, and it kind of slipped onto the side of the freeway, almost out down over the guardrail. So it is taking a lot of work to get that done. So crews do have their work cut out for them here. Now back here live on the ground, we will be speaking with Caltrans as well as CHP all morning. CHP did reopen the 134 eastbound lanes about 6:30 this morning. Both lanes, all freeway of the 134, all lanes of the 134 was shut down after this tanker fire erupted about 11 o'clock last night, and that was because it was such a huge, hot fire. But again, the 134 eastbound lanes are open. The westbound lanes do remain as well as the connector to the 5 south and northbound lanes. Reporting live in Glendale, Darcia Phillips, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Darcia, but it's happening out there. Let's get a quick check of weather conditions.